Hi guys, I hope you can hear me. I apologize for such a sudden AMA today. I think I only gave a couple hours notice, but today I wanted to share something really cool that I think you guys would enjoy. So I want to talk about three things today. I want to just talk about the general progress of our project from its launch all the way till now in April. I want to talk about our token price, and what we're going to do to increase demand for our token. And lastly, I want to talk about our NFT platform that's coming up. Right, our NFT project that's coming up that comes with a platform. So all of the stuff today, I will condense it as much as I can. First thing first, we started off this project in November last year, late November. We actually wanted to do blockchain as a service. We felt that there are a lot of companies, there are a lot of businesses out there that requires dApps, that require applications that they wouldn't know how to build, that would otherwise be expensive to obtain. And thus, we saw an opportunity to deliver fast and cheap dApp solutions to businesses and token projects. And we have done exactly just that. In a couple of months, we've built more than 8 products. We have more than 40 clients, and we have more than, like, I think 100 to 200,000 people using our interacting with our smart contracts. And that's actually really amazing that we're able to do that in such a short period of time. Granted, through, like, granted, 4 or 5 months in the crypto world is a long time, right? But I think if I will put ourselves to a traditional startup standard, I think that's quite a lot that we have accomplished, right? We managed to be profit generating, self-sustaining, and alive, right? And I think that's the most important thing, right? We are alive and we are doing well. So we, over the last couple of months, we hired more developers, we hired more sales team member, and more partnership team member, right? So our team size right now, we have around 12 people, right? We are not expanding too aggressively because we do not want to waste unnecessary resources. The people in our team are handpicked because they have special skill sets, or they have right attitude, knowledge in crypto, and they are all assets to our team, right? And that being said, our development team consists of 4 people at the moment, comprising of 4 people, and the development team has been pushing out updates, client management, all of the stuff in the last couple of months, and I think they have been doing a great job, and I think they will continue to do a great job for us. So back to the second topic, right? I want to talk about our token as well as our token pricing. So when we first started up the token, it was in a period where crypto was picking up some steam again. Binance token, the BNB token, was worth $600 US dollars, and right now, over the last couple of months, the value has dropped a little bit, and we are in the consolidating market right now, where we're trying to see whether we will enter a bullish or a bearish trend again. And there's a lot of uncertainty, right? The reason why we initially had a staking pool, like 80% staking pool, was to allow you guys to mitigate these uncertainties, right? 80% is quite a lot, right? For to offer in APY, and we calculated and we offered that amount, knowing that it's a good balance to allow holders, especially those who have been with us since the start, to mitigate any kind of risk, while at the same time, in a bull market, to be able to stretch out their returns, right? And that's exactly what the staking app has been doing. We would eventually, when token price recover and we start seeing a larger velocity of buy-ins and volume, we will eventually reduce the staking APY, right? Because there's not much risk to be mitigated past a certain point. So our token price right now, I would want to definitely see some improvement in that. And in order for us to get there, there are a couple of changes that have to be made, predominantly in two segments. The first one would be the way that we position and price our products, and the second one is to create utility with platforms. And let me talk about the first point here. For the past 2.5 months, we have been charging a yearly fee for businesses and startup to use our products. And this fee is usually paid in a mixture of SFX token and USDT token. So the businesses have to buy SFX token from the public market, our token from the public market, and to eventually give it to us so that they can claim a service, right? And that has been going well. We keep the token, right? We put it back into our reward pool, into the staking pool, so that you guys are able to enjoy the APY. And as a minimum viable system, it works, right? They pay us in SFX token. We put the tokens in a staking pool and rinse and repeat. Recently, we did the math and we realized that in order for us to truly scale, we definitely need an exponential factor towards it. So on the last AMA, I've been mentioning about talks about possibly integrating fees whenever someone interacts with our smart contract. And back then, the last time I talked to you guys, it was just discussion. This time, I'm here to confirm that we will be doing that in version 2 of our products. Version 2 of our products will be pushed out in late quarter 2, early quarter 3 of this year. And what that means is that every single time if someone interact with our smart contracts, they will pay us a 50 cent tax um, on that interaction. So currently we have approximately 50,000 interactions on our smart contract daily. So if you actually translate that to numbers, that will be 25 grand of SFX buying daily when that new contract kicks in. And that's not including the fact that our client base will definitely grow in the next couple months. We are looking to exponentially scale up the amount of clients that we have, and the number of interactions can go up really, really high, right? And it's not only with our products as well. The platforms that we are releasing will also consist of this tax. And I think that moving forward will be great for everyone. So you guys as the holders don't necessarily feel the impact of that, but people who utilizes our applications, businesses that bought our applications that are delivering to their users, would barely feel it as well, right? It's 50 cents, it's not 5%, it's not 10%, it's 50 cents. I think it's gonna be an amount that is great for everyone. So we did talk to some of our clients and we talked to them and see what they felt about that. And they say that, as long as we are willing to reduce the upfront cost of our products, they are more than happy to actually allow us to, or they're more than happy for us to charge a small amount of tax per interaction with our smart contract. So that's great for us. We are working on that. And I think that would significantly help us out in getting new buy-in volumes every day. And I think it's going to be crazy, right? Imagine 50, 100,000 buy-ins of SFX every day. I think that's absolutely insane. And that's something that we are working towards. We started off with a good base, and now we finally have the opportunity to start scaling up. And I think that's really great for us. The second point that I want to talk about in this section is platforms. Aside from our products, we are building platforms, consumer-based platforms that we feel can increase the discoverability of our token as well as to give it additional utility. So the first platform that we are releasing is obviously our NFT platform. It's called Spaces NFT. I do not know if you guys heard of it, but if you have not, you should definitely listen to me in the next 3 minutes. So Spaces NFT, similar to Gather Town, it's a virtual land software that you can actually come in, create an avatar, interact with your friends. You can study, you can work, heck, you can even go for dating, you can go for dates on the platform. I think the possibilities are kind of endless. At the start, we are just going to release the software, make it general, video chat, voice chat, chat, so that people can kind of explore it a little bit. And over time, we might add more functions and features into it. So I'm going to give you guys a little demo of the platform later. So hold on to that for a minute. And the two next platforms that we will be releasing is, let me show it to you guys right here. Yeah, give me a minute. Right. would be Nitrogen and Genesis. Nitrogen is a token discoverability platform that people can vote using our tokens on cool projects that they like. And Genesis is a no-code platform for businesses and heck, even consumers to create their own blockchain token without having to code. And all of these platforms will be powered by our token, right? And if the platform takes off, the usability and the discoverability of our token will be enhanced as well. And I think that's going to be great. So I want to talk a little bit more about our platform right now. I have actually a demo with me right now. Let me see if I can pull it up here. So we built the Spaces NFT platform on top of open source projects. A lot of libraries that we use are publicly available. We wanted to create a quick MVP out for Spaces so that we can test and prove the concept before building more complex technologies around Spaces NFT, right? We do not want to unnecessarily spend our development hours. So the Spaces NFT platform is currently at its infancy, right? There are still one thing left to do, which is to redesign the maps as well as some of the assets. So the assets that you see here are not finalized, but let me just hop on to the platform real quick and show you guys what's and how does it look like. And I totally forgot to share my screen. Give me a minute here. There we go. All right, so here you go. This is how the Spaces platform look like, right? I mean, it's you can walk around. There'll be different maps, and I think what's the cool stuff is that we have Joe over here. If I go closer to Joe, he pops up, right? And I have voice, I have video capabilities with him. I can actually invite like 20 people into the room. We can talk, we can have fun, we can host events. And I think the possibilities are endless. And this is just like the first version of the platform. Over time, we will upgrade the platform, we will add in new functionalities. Heck, we could even add in mini games and need quest lines into the platform, make it into an RPG platform as well. So they're kind of there are a lot of possibilities, and we obviously do not know which is the best for our platform. So the community members will vote, owners, people with the NFT will vote, and we will build the platform, the virtual space platform that everyone wants and desire. And I think that's going to be a fun little process. So I am hiring a little bit more developers to help us to exponentially increases the pace of development. So if you are a developer, like a blockchain or game developer, or someone who is one, you should definitely drop me a message on LinkedIn or on Telegram after this AMA, right? We are very excited to work with our community members as well. So moving back to the conversation, there is just give me 1 minute. There we go. Okay, so there's one problem that I'm personally facing, or at least the company is facing, is that our developers are working hard, but they're kind of stretched. So I have to prioritize, launch to do upgrades to our token first, or do the necessary upgrades to our NFT platform. So initially, everything was in line. There are a couple of small setbacks along the way, couple of minor setbacks that I would have to delay one of these two options by a couple of weeks. So the development team is working on upgrading our tokenomics, right? In particularly, nothing too worrying. In particularly making sure that our token will be compliant with all of the new platforms and all of the new contract interactions that we will have in the future. So they are working on that, and they are taking a little bit of time, right? I'm also joining in. I'm joining in the army, the development army, to kind of to make this process a little bit faster, but we are not able to manage two things at once. So here's what I propose, and this is what we will probably be doing for the next 2 weeks. We will be spending a lot of time developing and upgrading our contract. We will do a migration, a easy migration where we will just airdrop you the tokens, and you will receive all of the tokens that you have. We will launch a marketing campaign along that, so that we are able to maximize the news that we had a migration. We will get relisted on CoinMarketCap. We will get relisted on CoinGecko. There are a lot of potential for discoverability here, right? So an upgraded contract and increased discoverability. And I think these two factors will definitely allow us to increase our token price and benefit everyone. So I have not confirmed the migration date. Nor have I confirmed what are the all of the changes that are going to be made. It's still in the final works with me and Joe, but I wanted to get this out early so that I can let you guys know that this is something that I'm considering. I'll get some feedback along the way, but for the next couple of weeks, we will be spending time on our token. We want to make sure that our price floor is supported. We want to make sure that our token is gonna be ready for us to scale, right? Our token is fine as it is as of the moment. There are a couple of tweaks that we can do to make it a little bit better so that we are able to scale more effectively and smoothly in the next coming months and years. So I know migration is a pain for everyone, and honestly, I'm not a fan of migration as well. It's generally a hassle, but I think this migration is going to be much easier because everything is going to be the same except the token contract address, right? It will take a while for us to get back our logo on Wallet Connect, right? On Wallet Connect, it will take a on Trust Wallet. It will take a little bit of time for us to get all these technicalities down, and that's why we do need a couple of weeks to make sure that everything is sorted and is neat and is proper. So because of that, we are pushing back the Spaces NFT launch date to the 20th of May. So hear me out. I know that you guys have been waiting for it for a long while, but I think I would want to prioritize our token health and our token price first, followed by pushing out the platforms that support it, because we are including the upgrades for the Spaces NFT platform into our token as well. It wouldn't make sense if I would release the NFT platform before I release the token. So I have to release the token first. And it's a definite headache on my end to plan out the logistics. So I've been spending the last 2 weeks with the team to kind of form up our timeline and operational structure, and we are quite satisfied with what we have. I will probably hop on another AME this week with you guys to confirm all of the details, but I just wanted to let you guys know in advance that this is probably something that we will be doing. So the migration details will be confirmed by the end of this week. For the NFT platform, we will be confirming that it will launch on the 20th of May instead. So we actually, and because of that, we decide to release a whitelist as well, so that you are able to actually key in your interest early, so you will not be disappointed. We have slots for the public, slots for our token holders, as well as slots for giveaway and contest winners as well. So rest assured, if you are a holder of our token, you will definitely get a slot in our whitelist, and that's something that I will try my best to uphold. Yep. So yeah, that's basically all that I want to talk about. So as you can see, I spent the last couple of weeks scratching my brains and head to make sure that everything is planned out nicely. My priority will always be to make sure that our community members and our stakeholders are all taken care of. That has always been my priority. So I will summarize the last 20 minutes of our conversation. Firstly, we will be doing some upgrades to our contract, meaningful upgrades. We will be adding some functions for us to interact with our future smart contracts that will allow us to scale and allow us to have automatic buybacks of SFX tokens, of our token. Secondly, we will be pushing back our NFT release date to the 20th of May. And thirdly, I will be releasing all of the migration details in the coming weeks, right? I will give you guys a solid timeline by and confirm some of the details by the end of the week. And in the next coming 2 weeks, I will continue to update you guys on the progress. So I think it's really important for us especially for the team to be transparent with our plans. So that is why I decided to hop on an AMA today to answer any kind of questions that you guys have. And that being said, we do not have a monopoly on great ideas. If you guys have any ideas or opinion as well, do let us know in the Discord chat, in the Telegram chat. Our team members are looking. I'm looking at it, and if we see any interesting proposal, we will definitely take you guys up on it. So I've looked at the messages on the chat. I think everything seems fine. So that will conclude the end of my AMA today. If you guys have any particular questions, do contact us on Telegram, right, and Discord. Do join our Discord if you have not done so already. Get your friends to join our Discord. Our Discord member is around 4,000 people large. A couple of them are probably due to the giveaways that we are joining. So I mean, sure, numbers might look great, but I treasure quality more than quantity, right? I would rather have lesser members in our Discord, but people who are passionate and advocates of our project rather than having like a large number, 20,000. Some Discord channels have large amount of following, but they have very little engagement, and I don't want that to happen to us. So I am in favor for quality over quantity. So yes, thank you everyone for tuning in today. I will get another AMA up on the next time. Today we have a slightly lesser audience. If we have a lower number of audience today, around 80, 90 people instead of our usual 150, probably because this AMA was planned out last minute, but that's all right, right? The next one we will definitely give you guys a 24-hour head start. So it's good to see the familiar faces. Hi Melvin, hi Muhammad, hi Nathaniel, hi Glenn, hi Sexies, and hi Charles. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys the next time. All right, cheers, guys.